All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to attach kind of a 2D object to the top of a kind of a vertical follower. Okay, so what I'm going to use is a little cat. All right, so I'm going to make a sketch. All right, I already picked out the image. I'm going to insert that image as a canvas. Okay, so I'm going to choose this. We could choose whatever, but I'm going to choose this and click the surface. Now, sometimes it flips it around, so sometimes you have to decide which way you want it. Um, I don't know. That's fine. All right, so then I'll make it a little bit bigger. Unfortunately, at this screen, it doesn't tell you the exact size. It tells you the scale, but it doesn't tell you the exact size. So then once you do that, you can then make a sketch on this surface. Okay, so see how this is now about a ½ inch by a ½ inch, so 1 inch wide and about 1 inch tall. So if that would work, then do that. If not, repeat that step, make it a little bit bigger. All right, now I'm going to use the spline tool. All right, and I'm going to basically go around here and do an approximate outline. Does it have to be perfect? No. Just like yours, you're doing an approximate outline so that you can have the general shape. Now you can go back and edit these nodes afterwards if you want, or it's okay if you're just kind of making it semi-close. All right, so obviously your thing will probably be different than mine, and the more nodes you make, the more detailed it is, but it's not a huge requirement. All right, so do you see how they all popped up once they got connected? So now it is a closed shape. So I'm gonna finish my sketch, and now this, I'm gonna act like this is a piece of MDF, which is 3/16, or it's okay to just put it in as 0.125. So I'm gonna extrude this a distance of 0.125. All right, so now we have this. Wow, did I make it a distance of 0.125? Sure. All right, so basically we have this right here. All right, and then we want to make this a component. Remember, body to component. Um, we can unpin, we can make it look like this. All right, and if we made the sketch on here, it should still show up. If you need to, sometimes it goes away and we might need to add a decal. All right, and you might need to go back here and click on that surface and add the decal. Again, that's dependent on yours. You can add it, something like that. All right, so now we have a component that looks like that. All right, I'm still going to unground. All right, now the problem is it's not super easy to attach this to the follower unless there's something to attach it to. So I'm going to go to the back of this and I'm going to make a rectangle. So depending on the shape, you're going to decide on where, but that should be 0.25 wide, and then, as long as you want it to be. Okay. I'm going to, so that's good. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Like I want it to be right here. So, and then I'm going to finish my sketch. Now I'm going to extrude this in just a little bit. It doesn't have to be very much, but I'm going to extrude it in. So now I have some sort of shape that I can add to my follower. All right. So now if, again, I go to the box template, I could go over here if I wanted to. So I can open up this one. So let's say I wanted to attach it to this. So then basically I would bring in I'm probably going to have to save it. Cat top. All right. And then I should be able to copy and paste it in there, or just grab it and bring it in. So I should just be able to drag it in. Okay, now do you see how that's kind of tiny? All right, so it was about 1" by 1", which again will work, but that's why it's important when you bring it in to decide what size. Now, let's say I'm just unhappy with it and I want to make it bigger. We can, whoops, we can click on this and edit in place. And we can go to scale and we can make that a little bit bigger. The problem is the thing on the back won't be the same and the decal won't be the same. So it's much easier to do it on the front end. All right. So, but basically now we have something that's an okay size. All right. And we will finish edited place. Now we want to attach this to this, right? So I am going to hit J for joint, and I am going to hit the edge. So this surface, well, all right, so I'm going to go in on this surface and click that. And then I'm going to go to the back of this and go up to the back surface in here and hit that. Let's see if this works. No. All right, so we have to be a little bit more careful there. I don't think I hit that surface. So J, I want to hit this surface and do that. And I'm going to go back to this one and go in, paying attention to this orientation. And then I'm going to go in and attach it to this surface. So we can move it. We can adjust it a little bit like that, you know, find the right spot. But then you now have this attached to this. All right. We left this behind. All right. So that is how you would attach something to that. All right. Then once it's in there, it's attached.